The mrbeast channel has undergone more changes than any other channel. In all, I count around 7 different eras, and I feel like now, with his modern videos, we're in a new and 8th era, which makes me sad to say that this era may well be the death of his channel. Okay, that may be a little dramatic. Obviously, mrbeast's channel are a long way from dead, right? Well, yes, I was being rather facetious when I said his channel was going to die. I doubt that from a numbers perspective, mrbeast's channel will ever die. But is that which is without soul not already dead? You can probably tell from this question where I'm going. To me, modern mrbeast feels sort of soulless. This is coming from someone who's enjoyed his content for more than 5 years. Now, if you compare his modern content to that of a few years ago, you can really see how his and his friends' personality take much more of a back seat. What was previously the forefront and the whole point of his videos has now kind of become irrelevant, and that's sort of what my problem comes from. Allow me to make a comparison between his modern and older competitions. How did you feel watching random guy number 52 win Squid Game, or random guy number 78 win the Chocolate Factory? You're probably rather happy for them. You probably, it was, well done, they were the best. But you probably didn't feel that involved. But if you compare that to how you felt watching Chandler win the Island, it's probably not even comparable. Because for me at least, Chandler, he's somebody who I, to some degree, know. Not to sound like some kind of parasocial weirdo, but I know things about Chandler that I don't know about the other guys. I know that Chandler, he's scared of pickles. I know that he is really freakishly good at basketball. And I know that he never ever wins. So seeing him win was just more satisfying. I just know that. And that's the thing. Watching recurring characters who you've seen before, who you know the skill set of, is always going to be much more fun than watching just some random American bloke who subbed in when mrbeast already had 80 million subscribers and who has never seen a camera before win. I really miss the antics and shenanigans that the contestants would pull because they'd get into the next video anyway. And it's not like the people don't exist in the new ones. Like in his newest one, which was the fucking big circle ones, they do play a bit around. Now, the immediate and obvious question is, why has this change taken place? I think most people would agree that it makes the quality worse. And Jimmy has previously said that his goal is to make the best videos he possibly can. But I think it's because Jimmy, or mrbeast, makes a mistake in how he measures quality. I think he sees numbers and video quality as the same thing, and they aren't exactly. There's definitely a link, like for example me, I've got 100 subscribers, and I'm pretty shit, because I've only got 100 subs, but it's not the same thing. And the thing is, when you think about it, implementing, because I say he uses random people, but he doesn't. He uses subscribers. And this is actually a thing he's been doing for many years. Even when the videos were still about, or predominantly had his character in it, that they still would use random subscribers. It's just slowly, over the years, more and more he started to use random people. He used them back in the food videos he's done. He's got random people in, even though it was mainly his friends. And what's happened is that, as these people have watched his content and they've realized, oh shit, if I subscribe, then I might be in a video. And also the other thing is that it means that those who watch one of his videos for the first time, and those who have been watching for years, get the same effect out of watching the video, compared to, for example, in his old videos. If you watched the Island video earlier without knowing who Chandler was, you probably wouldn't get the full value out of it. And I think mrbeast really doesn't like that. He wants everything so that no matter who you are, you can get the same value out of it. Hell, he even dubs his stuff into Spanish, even though he probably has one of the easiest things to understand. For example, a Spanish person who only knows Spanish will probably have a better chance watching one of his videos in English than most videos on YouTube. So yeah, and the thing is as well, I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a scam because like 99% of people have it so that you can't see their subscriptions on YouTube. So loads of people who literally have a 0% chance of getting into his channel see it as a free lottery ticket, which it isn't exactly. And I think yeah, that's kind of it. He's running a free lottery to promote subscribing to his channel, when to be honest, that actually makes his channel worse. It's like, it's kind of like a modern version of clickbait. I also just want to point out, as someone who doesn't use TikTok loads, or only like watches the occasional YouTube short, like the way that he keeps your attention is so fucking annoying in my opinion, because it's, me personally, my attention span hasn't been just completely decimated, but I know that a lot of people have. But what mrbeast does is he has to keep throwing these things at you to keep your attention, and I get that it works, but it's just like hard to watch, I find, because it just like hurts in a way. And also the other thing is he uses the YouTube accent, which like, that one which is like, hey guys, what's up today? And I just find it so annoying. It just doesn't feel real, if you know what I mean. What he's done is he's purged his channel of every single little bit of individuality to try and appeal to more and more people. And if he was doing this for the money, I'd call him a sellout, but he isn't. He genuinely I can tell he genuinely just wants to make the best videos possible. And I do believe him. I'm not one of those people who sits around like, oh no, he's definitely keeping millions and millions. No, he's not. I do believe him when he says he just wants to make the best videos. I really, really do. But and the other problem is I feel like he's gone too far to stop, because I feel like way too many of his subscribers are the kind of only sub to him after he got rid of his individuality. So if he tried to go back, these new subs, which make up like the vast majority of his audience, would all dislike it. So I think it would just be, I do think that there is a possibility to kind of semi-redeem himself. I don't think he can go all the way back. I don't think he can make the best video. I don't think he could make the videos he used to anymore, but I think that he can kind of, my advice to him, as a small channel admittedly, would be that what he should do is he should try to include his friends more in the videos. I don't think he should like just change it back and have it so that only his friends are the competitors again. I think perhaps next time he does a competition, have his friends be competitors, but maybe have him with some random people, have them with some random people. Or perhaps I'm pretty sure on his mrbeast gaming channel in the past, he has done things where he's like had a random guy and a friend team up, and that has quite a lot of potential, I think. So I don't think he's like all over for him. I think there are things he can do, but I don't think he can completely redeem himself. The final thing I want to say is that mrbeast says he wants to make the best videos possible, but does he even really make them anymore? Because to me that's like saying, does Jeff Bezos do everything that Amazon does, or does Jeff Bezos deliver the packages for Amazon? Well, not really. Like he does a lot of work to ensure it, but I don't think to say that he does it would be just kind of incorrect, right? I think it's like I don't doubt that he has like ultimate control over the videos, and that he comes up with loads of ideas, and that he does tons and tons and tons of work. But the fact is, his videos are so big now that one person working flat out would still make up like a tiny percentage of the actual work. He has full studios, he has like full teams and teams of people, he has like entire editing fleets, he has lighting crews, it's like a film studio. It's like, we don't say that the director made the film, we say that the director directed the film. We don't say that the person who owns it owns the film. He's like he's like an owner and a director in one. He's not really. He's not the actors anymore. He probably helps with the writing, but he's probably not the entire writer. Like, yeah, fine, it's his YouTube channel. Yeah, fine, he owns it. But that doesn't really mean that it's his anymore. Again, it's not like his individuality is gone. Like, for example, if I had the money and I knew how to play the algorithm and I had the ideas, I could make a YouTube video, me with my 100 subscribers. It would be probably a stupid idea to invest that much money into it, because again, as I said, I only have 100 subs. But, for example, I could, no matter how hard I tried, do an anomaly video. Like, anomaly, for example, is such a individual creator that it would just be impossible to replicate him. And that's what I think YouTubers should be. I think they should be like that. I think it should be their channel is good because it's them. And I think that's not true for mrbeast anymore. mrbeast's channel is just the most popular because he's the best at the algorithm, and he has the best ideas, and he has the most money. Not because he's the funniest. Which is a shame. And I don't like the way that YouTube is going then. I don't like the idea that YouTube is headed towards just, oh, the person who spends the most money gets the most subs. Because to me, that is not what I want YouTube to be. I don't know about you, but that seems a bit bad. Thanks for watching this slightly depressing video. If you've made it all the way through, then you're a legend for having an actual working attention span. Please remember to artificially inflate my channel, and goodbye, my friends.